Sharmila Majumdar. I'm a sexologist and I practice at Avis Hospital, which is in Jubilee Hills next to Chiranjeevi Blood Bank. So I see both male and female sexual dysfunctions here at the hospital. But today I would want to speak to all of you about a very important and a significant topic which we neglect often in our day-to-day life, because India is a conservative country. But it is extremely important that parents know about this topic, and it is about the good touch and the bad touch used for a child to identify and prevent any kind of child abuse. So it starts with the parents. You have to give your children the ownership of their body first, that this body is yours. You have to let them be comfortable and know that they own the body, and this you can start from the age of 1.5 to 2 years in a very gentle, non-intimidating manner. And you have to also tell them that nobody has the right to touch them unless other than the mother and the father. You need to tell this to your child, and you have to use appropriate language. You need to use the right language with the children because they should know the correct part of their physical body. You cannot just give some nickname. You should tell them that this is your heart, this is your eyes, this is where you urinate from, this is your penis, this is your vagina. It is just fine. They are just names given by biology and medical science. So they should know the right appropriate language should be used with children so that they know and understand at a small age itself. Because of their innocence, children are often abused. Keep the conversation light and easy. You don't have to, have a very emotional conversation. Keep it very light and natural with them, because they are small children. They can't really take heavy conversation. Use a very simple way to tell them is the swimsuit rule. The swimsuit, the swimming suit, what covers your body, your chest and your lower abdomen, that part is private and reserved, and nobody should be touching your private parts. It's a very simple way to tell. After that, you can explain what a safe touch is. Like going to a doctor and getting an injection, that's a safe touch. Somebody pulling you out of a traffic, that is a safe touch. So you can explain what a safe touch is. And a child has to believe their natural instinct. If they are uncomfortable, if they feel threatened, they have the right to say no. They have to learn to say no and walk away from there. Or tell that I need to use the washroom and just escape from that situation if they feel uncomfortable with a particular adult or they're stuck in an uncomfortable situation. Empowering them to say no is extremely important. As parents, as teachers, please empower the children. If you are going to tell them, give them the confidence that your body is yours and it is only your right and you have the right to say no to anybody. They will be confident. They will come back and share with you, and we can prevent a lot of child abuse once you empower the child with the appropriate knowledge, with appropriate language and confidence. Then you have to help your child trust their own feelings. They should be able to identify between good and bad touch. It's a natural instinct. Or you can also do a role play. You can practice as a mother or a father, or as parents you can role play and say what a bad touch is, what somebody is doing bad, that is a bad touch, and this is a good touch. You can do a role play to further educate the child. There are also certain books which talk about good touch and bad touch. That also can be bought, and you can read it out to the child. It's a simple book made for a child of 3 years or so. So these are a few simple things. If you incorporate, we can really prevent lot of abuse which is meted out to children, innocent children, because once it's meted out, there is a permanent damage in their minds and hearts, which is very difficult to treat. So we need to prevent these things from happening. Our children are our future and the future of this country. They need to be safe, they need to be protected, and they need to be healthy emotionally, physically, mentally, in all ways, to be responsible citizens and to make our country proud. Thank you so much. And if you want to seek any medical help in this regard, you can contact me at Avis Hospital in Jubilee Hills Road number 1, next to Chiranjeevi Blood Bank. I am Dr. Sharmila Majumdar, and I am here on every Tuesday from 6:30 in the evening to 10:30 in the evening. Thank you so much. My website is www.drsharmila.in, doctorSharmila.in. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Dr. Sharmila Majumdar. I'm the Chief Sexologist and Psychoanalyst of Sexual and Mental Health Clinic, Avis Hospital, Jubilee Hills. It's right next to Chiranjeevi Blood Bank. So today I'm going to discuss about a very important topic, which is 5 ways to prevent sexually transmitted infections. Now, according to the International Journal of Sexual Medicine and World Health Organization, India is the 4th largest country in the world with about 96 million infected people. So in India, Telangana stands the first in infections with the sexually transmitted infection category. Telangana is the first in our country. So now, what are the ways in which we can, take some precautions and prevent these deadly, dangerous, life-taking infections from coming to us? There are 5 simple ways which, if we are conscious about, will lead to a healthy sexual life and a happy family life. The first one is to be smart. First, educate yourself with what are the sexually transmitted infections, what are the types. There are 3 types. One is the bacterial type of infection, one is the parasitic type of infection, and one is the viral type of infection. These are the 3 types of infection. So you need to know, every one of us needs to know what are the types of infection. So empower yourself with this basic knowledge and be smart. That's the first way. And then next, we individually, we need to decide to be safe. That's extremely important. We need to take a decision that yes, I want to be safe and I want to protect myself, which means I'm protecting my family and my future, and of course my own health. Because unfortunately, STIs, they only have treatment, they do not have any cure, especially a viral STI. Bacterial and parasitic infections, if they are caught in time, they can be cured, but sometimes they tend to recur. That's how these infections are. But viral infections like HIV and HSV, there is absolutely no cure. We can only treat, and the patient has to be on retrovirals. Then choose your protection. What kind of protection would you like to take? Someone are comfortable with, it doesn't mean if you're using protection you cannot have an enjoyable, sexual life. That's absolutely wrong. You can choose your protection and you can have an enjoyable sexual life too. The most safest way are polyurethane condoms. They are known to prevent, to a large extent, the STIs. Then circumcision, that is also another way for men to have lesser chances of incurring an infection. Next is talking about it. You need to talk to your partner, because it's just not you. Your partner is also involved in your sexual life. It is both of your sexual life. So please speak about it, as in just sharing knowledge and having the knowledge of what to do. Choose along with him or her the type of protection you want to take, what you people are comfortable with. Be open in your communication. Talking about it often is preventive, rather than not talking about it and not knowing about it and being educated but being an illiterate in this area. No, you have to be knowledgeable even in this area, because it is a realistic thing. These days infection is transmitted even by a simple handshake with an infected person. Even if an infected person sneezes and you happen to breathe the droplets, there is a chance of you catching an infection. So these infections are so advanced, they are much more advanced than us. Therefore, knowing about it is the first way to protect yourself, the first way to be healthy, and also talking about it with your sexual partner, your wife or your husband or your significant other. Finally, if one doesn't have a partner, I would advise, you can always be abstinent. You can abstain from any kind of sexual intercourse till the time you get your partner, till the time you marry or you're into a committed relationship. You see that it's a very interesting way. Even even if you have a partner, you can be abstinent. There are many ways to express affection. It needn't necessarily be only the sexual way. Being affectionate towards each other, being committed towards each other, loyal towards each other, and being abstinent till you tie the knot. That's another very big way of preventing and entering your life. So abstinent is definitely not boring. Probably it is the new sexy. Thank you so much. If you just focus on these simple 5 tips, you can really save yourself from this terrible infection which nobody should incur. As a doctor, that would be my advice. Thank you so much. If you want to consult me, you can come and visit me at my hospital, which is the Sexual and Mental Health Clinic, Avis Hospital, on road number 1, Jubilee Hills, plot number 99, next to Chiranjeevi Blood Bank, Hyderabad, 5,39,000. And I am available here on every Tuesday evening after 6:30 p.m. My website address is doctorsharmila.in. Thank you so much.